Before we start this vlog, I just want to give a shout out to all you guys that are doing the No Shave November. This is killing me right now. I want to scratch it and just shave it off so bad, but it's for a good cause. So shout out to all you guys that are doing No Shave November or Movember. We are going to conclude the install videos. Not really conclude, I mean, I guess just continue. Installing the Perrin Bushing. If you saw my last video, oh, it's dark out here. Oh, turn on the lights. Sorry, forgot there's no lights here. The last vlog, we installed the Perrin shift stop, and we didn't get to install the Perrin Bushing. So we're gonna head over to SuperBrute right now, and I guess I'll do a quick unboxing, and then we'll do a quick install. And a quick side note, I got one of these Rode mics going on, and I'm not sure if you guys know this, but they make like a wind reducer or wind cover, and it's called a dead cat. So I put the dead cat on, as funny as that sounds, I put the dead cat on the Rode mic, so it's supposed to reduce wind noise. So as we're walking over, I'm going to kind of film and talk a little bit and see if it actually reduces any of the wind noise. As you saw, we took the 2017 WRX with the partial install of the Perrin shift stop over to Lowe's, and it really worked. Giving a little feedback, you can hear the shift stop actually working and blocking the shifter, which is doing what it's supposed to do. So that was a huge plus. One thing I should mention though, during that install, you should try not to, in that last part, be careful with the nuts, because they're so easy to lose. We almost lost it. So yeah, definitely be careful of that. And man, this thing looks so good on camera, like walking through a park. This doesn't feel like Philly at all. We're gonna do a quick unboxing. Part number is PSP-INR-016. Again, this part should be compatible with the 2015 and 2016 WRX. And so what you get in the package is some instructions, a little grease, and the actual bushing. The tools that you're going to need for the install is a Phillips head screwdriver, some needle nose pliers, and a 12mm open wrench. Okay, so step one to install is to jack up the car. We jacked it up on both sides so the front of the end is cocked up. And we're gonna go underneath the car and remove a heat shield. Before we actually do any work on the car, we're gonna grease up the actual bushing. With the, it's just the supplied grease that they gave us. Gonna put it on the gasket, just let it soak up. Okay, so now we're right underneath the car, right next to the transmission, and we're gonna begin the install.
Alright, so right here is your transmission brace, and here's your transmission mount. And if you look up here, there's three 12mm bolts. We're gonna do the middle one and the one that's closer to the front to remove the dust shield that's in the way. So next, there's a cotter pin right here, and that cotter pin is what we have to remove. So we're going to use some needle nose pliers, and we're just going to okay. Here's the cotter pin, and there's one disc, or washer rather. And now the Perrin instructions tell you to remove this like C-clip up here, but several other videos that I watched didn't require that to be removed. So we're just gonna pull this off of the pin. And then what you want to do is just take a screwdriver, and we have to remove this rubber bushing in here. So this is the rubber one. You can see that it's the stock rubber one. And so we're going to replace this with the Perrin one, which is brass, so it gets rid of a lot of this squishiness, and you can literally squish it in your fingers and feel that it's pretty soft.
Here's a side-by-side. So as you can see, on the left is the rubber OEM bushing, and on the right is the brass Perrin bushing. So the rigidity of the brass is going to be a lot more than the OEM.
The chance can't be so bad. The stars will play our hand. You know that I want anywhere that has you.
So the trick to make this easier is you actually want to put the bushing on the pin up here first, and you want, if you look at the bushing, you can see there's a lip on the side that's further away from the lens right now, so the side that's closer to the car at the moment. That lip you want against the transmission, so you want the side without the lip facing out on the pin that's up here, the pivot pin. We're just gonna reach up, slide it on there. And then what you do is you take, now that the bushing is in a solid position, just take the cable and push it back on again. Okay. And then we're just going to put a little bit of grease right on the edge there again. And this is something too that, you know, kind of annually maybe, or semi-annually, potentially whenever you're doing an oil change, you do just want to check to make sure that nothing has gotten dry under here. You know, since it is a solid piece, not rubber like the old one, you do want to make sure that everything stays lubricated so it doesn't potentially seize or, you know, make the shift worse than it was when we started. So goes the life with aftermarket parts. And then you're going to take the washer that we removed in the beginning. That's going to go back up on there as well.
And the last step, don't forget to put back the cotter pin, and that's going to hold in the bushing.
Money. Okay, cotter pin's back in place. Last step is to reinstall the plate. You're going to want to install the bolt that is furthest to the front. You can see on the plate that that one is not a slotted hole, so that'll help you get the plate lined up before you put this one in.
We can cross 1,000 roads. Everything you've wanted. The sun will take us home. You know that I want anywhere that has you. You know I can't go without you.
Okay, so that concludes our install of the Perrin bushing. Thanks for watching. Big thank you to AutoCityImports. I will put their information in the description below. Be sure to check them out. Thanks to SuperBrute for letting us work on his car once again. Initial impressions of the bushing.
Oh my god. It's so much more direct, like there's no vagueness when you hit the, as you're going into the gate.
So it reduces the sloppiness.
It just makes it like crisper.
Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. See ya.
You can lead the way. Forget about yesterday. Taking a chance can't be so bad.